Okay guys, let's continue with the gameplay of the Starfield. I last time finished that I was on my way to this lawyer. On Gagarin.
Never underestimate a human's ability to create something even deadlier than before.
Tactical magazine.
Looking for something special? Trade in a little bit of everything here. Plenty on offer.
Okay, let's see. Need a better skill.
May not look like much, but there's some quality.
Well, well, well. Barrett, you're actually here. Astounding.
Ellie! Ellie, come on. I promised we'd stop by, didn't I?
People make promises all the time, Barrett. And most folks try to avoid Gagarin, not visit it. Anyway, I'm glad you made it out here. We have work to do, don't we?
Have there been other cases like this before?
Not exactly, but similar cases. A corporation commits a crime and needs a scapegoat, so they select someone powerless to target.
The quintessential Gagarin tale.
Indeed.
You handled Erwin case years ago.
Yes. It was my first case as a bright-eyed, optimistic lawyer.
Well, starting your career with a defeat is rough, Ellie.
It was. But in a way, it made me more determined.
What did you mean about people avoiding Gagarin?
It's not a resort. It's a working town run by mining corporations. You don't come here unless you need to, and you don't stay unless you have to.
Or unless you're a bright-eyed, optimistic lawyer who genuinely wants to make things better for others. Right, Ellie?
You're kind, Barrett. Yes, I suppose there's that type of person as well.
Let's discuss Erwin case.
Down to business. Perfect. What do you already know?
So we already know that Irvin worked for Hephaestus Mining Company years ago, and they blamed him for catastrophic economic and ecological issues here on Gagarin.
Yes. He lost his case because he didn't defend himself, and we had almost no evidence without him.
What was the judgment?
He was publicly blamed for the economic woes, and his accounts were seized in compensation.
His account on Gagarin specifically. It was just the amount he was paid years ago for the job.
Right. They would have taken his assets and other settlements, but by law, his death prevented it.
Why did Erwin defend himself?
I recall receiving a message asking him to appear in court a day after his funeral.
An unfortunate reality of interplanetary legal communiques, I'm afraid.
We need to clear Erwin's name.
Well, we can bring the case to a judge here if we have new evidence or a witness.
What about the evidence we found so far?
Yes, well, about that. It's just not enough.
What happens if we take the case to the court with more evidence?
Best case scenario, we clear his name and his assets are returned, plus additional compensation.
Nothing we've found is good enough?
Not on its own, no. It's circumstantial. Helpful to support our claim, but not enough.
We can find more evidence.
In order for me to go before a judge, I'd like to have some solid evidence pertaining to motive.
Why do we need to establish a motive?
The courts won't entertain a challenge to its ruling unless we're sure that something major was missed in the original trial.
What was the motive from the original trial?
We had no solid motive after our witness withdrew his testimony.
We don't have any other evidence.
Yeah, we need something major. Documentation, recordings, a witness, something.
It's been so long. How could we find anything like that?
I've thought about this a lot since the original case. The mine that Irvin worked at was shuttered in 2309. They probably still have documents relating to whatever happened there with him.
Would Hephaestus destroying, incriminating documents?
Not necessarily.
Hephaestus?
To Hephaestus, it might be cheaper to run away and let the dust bury it all.
Barrett, do you know which mine Aaron worked at?
Not really. All I know is that it's a Hephaestus mine from 20 years ago, somewhere on Gagarin.
I don't have a couple decades to wait for you to search them all, so we'll need to narrow it down.
Point us to the mine where Irvin was assigned to work, please.
That's where you come in. I don't know which mine he worked at when the incident took place. In theory, you could find that information on a Foundry terminal, if you can access it. You'll need a passcode. That's the hard part. Besides the Foundry records, there also might be something in Irvin's apartment. If he knew he was being framed, he might have held on to some documents there.
Okay. I used to work for Argos Extractors of World. Maybe I can log into the Foundry system. Or let's search Irvin's apartment. It might have documents from Hephaestus.
Makes sense to me.
You've been hanging on to that old apartment this whole time, Barrett?
Yeah, it was easier to not bother with it. Not like it's worth anything in this economy anyway.
I hope you still have the key.
I have it. Figured maybe I'd sell it while we were here anyway. May as well, right?
Hopefully, that's enough to work with for now. If you'll excuse me, I have to get some court documents ready for this case.
I should still have the key to Irvin's apartment. I hope it's worth our time, but I can't be sure. Irvin's old apartment isn't far from here. I doubt there's much in there, but it's good to check.
Okay.
Irvin's old apartment. Here, use this key. After you, Captain. Now I get why he wanted me to look after his plants. No windows, insufficient power for proper lamps. Oh, he must have been miserable. No wonder he wrote so fast. Find out why this was locked. Wait a second. What about this safe? I bet it's locked by a terminal. Well, I'll be. If you ever doubted Irvin's genius, look at all this. Still chugging along 20 years later. Hold on. Is that what I think it is? Aha! Will you look at that? If we go to Town Hall, I bet we can get a copy of that hunting license. that Irvin's employment contract? Let me see. No idea what mine H363 is, but we could search for it at the Foundry database. All right, we've got some solid leads, it looks like. The employment contract and the hunting license at Town Hall.
Knowing Ellie, she's probably said, okay. These are solid
Much
leads.
better than liquid or gas leads. That much is evident. It was a bit strange going through Irvin's old things, though. I was hoping for some old pictures, but nothing. What's that you have there? A plant?
Did Irvin say what is for?
No, but I did find a few slates that might give us a clue. As well as a reminder to finish a physics paper that I never did.
Maybe it's evidence.
Yeah, but not for the trial. Let no one say that Irvin Madani didn't have a sentimental side. The proof is in this plant, with an assist from this self-sustaining habitat dish.
What's the story behind this plant?
I'm not sure. It might not even be a plant. It might technically be a fungus. But there's probably a reason why Irvin tried his best to keep it alive. When we get back home, I'll go through some of his research notes. It might tell us something more about this plant. Hopefully it's not poisonous.
How is it still alive?
Witchcraft, probably. But if you want a more scientific explanation, I have a couple of theories. It could go through states of hibernation, or draw moisture from the air the way epiphytic plants do. There's also that habitat dish Irvin set up for it, which gave it light and nutrients. Still, I'm not ruling out witchcraft.
I don't think that's going to help with the case.
No, maybe not. But it helps me. Irvin was the last person to handle this plant. It mattered to him. No matter how the case goes, this warms my heart. I didn't expect to find it, but I love that I did. In any event, I'll go through Irvin's notes in more detail later. There's probably a flowchart somewhere with this little guy's name on it. Oh, on that note, we should give it a name. I'm thinking something simple, yet refined. What do you think of Harvey? Then it's unanimous. Okay. The three of us should get back to it. You, me, and Harvey have a case to solve.
There is this plant. Okay, probably Garrett has it.
You ever read about the early history of space? this town hall has seen better days. Hopefully that public access computer is still working.
Okay, let's check it out.
We will be very interested to see this.
And let's go to the foundry.
Hi.
Okay, Barrett.
Coordinates look valid to me. Imagine Irvin thinking the same thing all those years ago. Just a job, right? Well, at least we know where to keep looking, right?
Let's go search abandoned mine for incrementing documents now.
I guess we'll see what state the mine is in. It's possible they collapsed it before they left. We just won't know until we get there. If that's the case, we'll just have to figure something out.
Okay. Here it is.
Careful. This place was shuttered.
Violence imminent. Of life from the enemy.
What are those pests? Some kind of spider. what do we have here?
Well, they don't need it now.
Seems to be even more of these aliens.
Whoa, looks like they left a lot of stuff.
Okay, nothing in here.
This looks promising. This looks like administration. Bingo. Right. Now let's go find Irvin and Helgi's lab stations.
Okay, nothing in here. At least nothing more. All right.
Ah, okay then. And done. Lights are on down here at least. That's good. All yours.
All right. Let's see what's in here.
It was the destruction of the bacterial colonies, not the apex predators. So, must be Helge's station. Looking out over those... Yes, he was on. Seems like Helge tried to do the right thing here. Sure, Ellen would have seen this. These ethics violations dating back before Erwin's time, and Hephaestus just ignored him.
All right.
I wonder what things would have been after Hephaestus left. Let's change that.
All right. Swamp, yeah. Let's check it out. For some survey data.
This whole planet smells weird. Like chemicals and smoke.
Need to find some water. Yeah, maybe opposite direction would be some water. But yeah, while I'm here, let's just check it out. Come on, water. I need the water. And there is none in here. So how that this is the swamp? ocean. Let's move to the coast. Swamp coast, but it's actually not. Come on, take me to the sea. So where's the coast? Oh, maybe I see it. I want to see the water. Come on, give it to me. Oh, okay. I maybe see it. Probably some animals gonna be there. Let's search for more of them. 38. Alright. Just these big guys I need to find. Which are not that rare. Must be somewhere in here. There he is. %50. 60 and something. $75. $88. Just one more. Need to find last one. Nothing. Come on, bluefish. Here it is. Okay, let's let's get back to the lawyer.
Hey, you might want this. We should check in with Ellie soon, after we visit Town Hall. Yeah, I do.
Got anything? Need to offload? Trade authorities always buy. Kiosk.
Alright. Let's go to the lawyer now.
Ellie! Hello?
Welcome back, detectives.
Ellie, I sent
Welcome
you
back,
all the
you
data
two.
from the mine already.
How was the trip to the
So
mine?
you know. You're gonna love this, Ellie.
The documents showed that asbestos was responsible.
Basically, or at least aggressively negligent. What you both found in that mine is remarkable. These documents show that the chemicals released by the mining process contaminated the ecology even before Irvin was tasked with removing the predators. And they also show that Helgi informed Hephaestus of the issue, and it was repeatedly ignored. And with that, I think we've got ourselves a case, my friends.
Yes! That's what I wanted to hear, Ellie. Woo!
Yes, but it's still likely to lose. Because what we really need now is Helgi as our witness, and that is a problem.
Why is that problem?
Helgi isn't an ideal witness at all. He was our star witness the first time, and he never showed up. Plus, he's got a reputation around town. After he quit, he went a bit weird.
I can handle a bit weird. I know the captain can too.
Clearly. But the judge might feel differently. It might be worth finding some character witnesses too while you're looking for him.
That's understandable.
I'm glad you're taking it in stride. It's just, for a case with this much science, we need the man who wrote the claims to back them up. Maybe even explain it in layman's terms.
Where can we find him?
That's also a bit tricky. He's hard to find. Doesn't really stay in one place for long.
Gagarin isn't huge. We'll look around.
You might ask Dr. Kayala. She checks up on folks who fall through the cracks sometimes. You'd have to convince her to tell you where he is. That might be hard.
Sounds like we're making a stop at the med clinic. We'll be back when we convince Helgi to be a witness.
Listen, if he refuses, then he refuses. can't force him.
Yeah, we don't want to press him too hard. The last thing we need is him refuting what he wrote. This is going to take a light touch, but I think we can handle it.
All right.
You have any problems?
Is there something I can help you two with?
Pretorius.
Do you happen to know Dr. Helgi Hodgson? We're trying to get his help with something.
Sorry, who are you exactly?
We're detectives. Self-taught and unaffiliated. Freelance detectives. With the emphasis on the free part.
Wait, what? Detectives? Sorry, I don't think I know what you're talking about.
Does name Irvin Madani sounds familiar?
No, not really. I mean, there's Irvin the Slaughterer and Irvin the Scourge of Gagarin, but I doubt that's the same person, right?
Do you treat a lot of mine workers?
I treat anyone who walks in my doors, if I'm able to.
We are looking for someone named Helgi.
I'm sorry, I'm not a tour guide. You'll have to ask somebody else.
We're trying to help him. And Gagarin, actually.
We're working with Ellie Youngton on a court case. It's for a good cause.
Ellie's a good person. That bodes well, but I can't violate my oaths. I'm sorry. Listen, I can say that Helgi took up a job working at Clint's store just down the way. I saw him there stacking boxes the last time I picked up an order. I've got to get back to my work here, so if there's nothing else... I need to get back to my work now, if you don't mind. Excuse me, are you looking for someone? I'm sure I have some... I need to get back to my work now. Excuse me, are you looking for someone?
Would you vouch for Helgi's character?
If it's patient medical records you're after, I'll remind you, I'm not at liberty to discuss that.
Clint got a new delivery in. Wanna go take a look?
Depends. His new shipment come in from Sidonia or New Atlantis?
Sidonia.
Pass. All the stuff they ship in from Sidonia tastes like dust.
It's vacuum sealed.
That's
more
not
dust for
what
you.
we after.
We're thinking of taking Hephaestus to court with Dr. Hodgson as a witness. Now, given his situation, we're worried the defense might cast aspersions on his character, even question his mental health.
That's unfortunate, but not surprising. Look, if he agrees to testify and grants me permission, I could vouch for his well-being.
Thanks, Doc. If he does end up testifying, we'll definitely need you for the trial. Ellie Yankton will be in touch.
No promises, given patient confidentiality, but I'll do my best.
Alright.
I need to get back to my work now, if you don't mind.
Don't mind the mess. If you're looking for something special, just ask.
Do you know anyone named Helgi trying to find him?
Funny you ask, because I'd like to know too. He owes me a sizable debt.
We're hoping to get him to be a witness in case.
I don't want to be mixed up with anything like that.
I just need information. Nothing will ever connect back to you.
Maybe. I'll need to think about it.
I'm tired of asking. Tell me now.
Calm down. I'm still thinking about it. All right. Fine. I don't know where he is, but ask Lizzie up at the bar. She knows everybody.
Would you watch for Helgi's character?
You sure you got the right person? Helgi and I have had several run-ins in the past.
I'm sure it all water under the bridge.
For me, yes. But there's a lot of water.
We just need someone to serve as his character witness, given your long-standing reputation in the city.
Sure, I can say a few words. I like Helgi, but fair warning, I'm not gonna lie for him. If I'm testifying under oath, it'll be full of the good and the bad.
Wouldn't expect anything less.
I wonder if there are any mining jobs on Mars.
Ah, yes. The detectives. I heard about you.
A reputation already? I'm impressed.
Slow news day, I guess.
Heard you were someone who can help locate people.
I serve drinks here, friend.
We were told that you are a local crime.
We serve drinks here. Here's a list of our specials for today.
There's nothing on here.
Oh, that's strange. Here, let me fix that. Don't worry, it's just the one sale today.
Oh, right. Of course, it's a number. Here you go, Captain. All yours.
We just need a location, nothing
The
fancy.
service I provide is worth quite a lot.
You can seriously think I would.
Not sure that's the best way to get me on your side.
Who knows how long it'll be before you get another offer.
Don't think I'm desperate or anything, but you do have a point. All right. Consider it a favor. Sending the coordinates now.
Will you vouch for Helgi's character?
Wait, so let me get this straight. You want the bartender to testify he's not a lousy drunk?
That's the angle we're going with, yes?
All right, I'm no lawyer, but seems like a bad move. Also, it sounds like work. And I don't work for free.
If it's about creds, you might earn a lot of brownie points with the locals if you helped with that. Points they'd spend at your bar.
As long as I'm still alive to spend it. But fine. If you get Helgi to show up, I'll take some of the heat off of him.
All right.
Don't cook yourself out there.
He's here? Yeah. Let's convince him.
I don't suppose you're here to tell me I've won a ticket to a new planet, huh?
Sorry, Doctor. Not today. We came to Gagarin to investigate Irvin Mandani's contract with the mining company a long time ago. Ring any bells?
Irvin, yeah. Biologist. Hunter. Yeah, I remember him. Why? Who are you people?
You clearly need help. Maybe we can work something out.
Nah, I don't trust you. I don't even know you. So take a long spacewalk with an empty tank, will you?
Please. Irvin was once one of your colleagues. He was the one Hephaestus blamed for an ecological disaster about 20 years ago. Do you remember any of that?
No, I don't remember lies.
We uncovered new evidence we think will make difference.
It's been 20 years. 20! Get out of here.
Look, I know this is strange. We show up out of the blue about things that happened decades ago. But right now, nobody save us knows the truth. And that means we're the only ones who can clear Irvin's name.
We know about Hephaestus and how you tried to warn them about the collapse of ecosystem.
And what of it? You probably think the sky is blue too. Well, you'd be wrong. It's whatever color Hephaestus says it is.
Only if you let them. You're a scientist. Your words matter. That's why we need you to testify.
Testify? The trial is over, the verdict rendered. In case you two clowns didn't get the memo.
Why are you so reluctant to even try?
Because I tried before, and they threatened me. 20 years ago. I still wake up in fear almost every night. They said if I ever left Gagarin, I left my wife to protect her. She didn't deserve any of this. Any of my mess.
What do you remember about the case?
I remember not to talk with people who come asking questions about powerful corporations.
Ellie Yankton reopened the case.
Ellie Yankton? But why? It doesn't matter. Nothing's changed.
We got a new evidence. All we need is for you to testify it's valid.
I can't. I cannot do that. Why is this so hard to understand here?
Nobody will ever know you told me, I promise.
I hope I can trust you.
You were whistleblower once. Clearly you know what the right thing is.
What's right? I understand. I'm not... Yeah, you may have a point. Fine, you've convinced me. I'd be willing to testify on one condition. I want to know what happened to Irvin. Because when he disappeared, let's just say I had an epiphany. Hephaestus didn't need to say a word. That's when I knew the threats against me and my family were real.
Dr. Hawkson, it wasn't Hephaestus that took Irvin's life. It was the war. Irvin was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Caught in the crossfire.
Then I am sorry for your loss. It won't change the past for either of us. But I will testify. And maybe, wherever Irvin is, you'll be glad that we can finally stick it to those assholes at Hephaestus.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah, don't get all mushy on me now. I need a drink.
Okay.
You've been to events recently?
Ah, there you are. Look, it merits saying again. Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, the landscape of medical science isn't going to remake itself.
Helgi agreeing to testify is a great help. We might need witnesses to vouch for his character, though. Someone in security, maybe?
Okay, you two, lay it on me. Did you find Helgi? Did he agree to testify?
Well, we've got good news and... well, that's it. Just more good news.
Okay. Does that mean he said yes?
Helgi will testify. I also managed to get Liz to serve as a character witness.
Wait, the bartender? Aren't we trying to convince people Helgi doesn't have a drinking problem? I appreciate the effort, but that might not have been the best choice. Well, you two have done all that you could.
What do you think, Ellie?
You've done a pretty decent job gathering evidence.
So what's the verdict? In this case, I'd say spoilers are appreciated.
I am cautiously optimistic we can win this case.
Optimism is good. Especially from you, Ellie.
We'll likely be able to clear Irvin's name and charge Hephaestus with a number of crimes. The only challenge I see is getting all of that and recompense for Helgi. But I'll do my best. All in all, though, really outstanding work. We wouldn't have gotten this far without your efforts. And I've got to imagine that wherever Irvin is, he appreciates it too.
Agreed, Ellie. And thanks for being our anchor in this. We should...
Be right back, guys. All right.
Probably get out of Ellie's way and let her do her thing. We can talk more in private. Wow, we actually did it! Solved the case. And hopefully cleared Irvin's name. I feel like... what's the old saying? A great weight has been lifted off my shoulders? But it's actually true. I feel like I'm 80% biomass and 20% aerogel.
Technically, the trial hasn't begun yet.
You're right. But I'm confident Ellie's correct about the outcome. If nothing else, the court of public opinion is going to side with Irvin. If we lose, we can always leak the docs to SSNN.
Do you think things will change on Gagarin?
I hope so. It's always a tug-of-war between the workers and the mining corps. But there's one thing we've got in our favor. There's more of us than there are of them. All it takes is for the people to realize it.
When do you think we'll get a verdict?
Ellie would know better than I. But I doubt it'll be anytime soon. These things tend to involve a lot of red tape. It's a special kind of adhesive that makes you stick to old filing cabinets and manila envelopes.
I'm glad you're feeling better and lighter.
I'm feeling great. Although I could do with some wine and cheese. Why stop at emotional satisfaction when we can indulge in the culinary too? But if I can be serious for a moment, thank you. I couldn't have done this without your help.
Anything for a friend.
That makes two of us. 3 if you count Harvey. And who wouldn't? He's practically family. In fact, Harvey's got a little explorer in him too. According to this slate I found, turns out that our spiky friend's been all across the galaxy.
Perhaps Harvey has preference on where we go next?
You know what? He just might. But it's probably best you chart the course. Harvey doesn't do well with things that require hands.
Darunex, I'm glad I have you with me.
We've been through a lot, haven't we? I had forgotten what it was like to work with someone so closely.
Yes, Barrett. We have certainly been through a lot.
On top of everything else we've done together and with Constellation, yeah, I think so. Investigating Irvin's case with you is something I'll remember forever. I've come to realize that some events, some people, stand out as pillars of my life. Yes, some of them do. And if we're lucky, they change us for the better. We only get a brief moment in this universe to interact, to feel, to be who we are and experience the range of emotions that our bodies and minds have evolved to comprehend.
Barrett, are you okay? Did you eat something weird?
Maybe I did. But this is all from my heart, my friend.
Living life to the fullest is a gift.
And the definition of that changes for everybody. If one is fortunate, you might even notice events and people changing you while it is in motion.
Constellation has certainly changed who I am.
You seemed so skeptical of Constellation when we first started working together. It's good to hear you say that now. I've explored many worlds, and I've worked with Constellation for most of my life. I cherish those memories. But you have changed me as a person forever. I don't want to look back years from now and wonder what if. I need to know what you think about us.
I will value our friendship forever, Barrett.
There's nothing that gives me greater happiness than exploring this universe with you, my friend.
Hello, detectives.
Okay, let's see. Where is this? Yeah, much further. Vulture roots. Okay, let's also check this moon. While am I here?
Hostility will not be tolerated.
These are Crimson Fleet and probably Freestar. Let's just land on the planet. What's there? Like quest, maybe?
How can I be of service, Captain?
It'll heal. Ears ringing. What? Hello? guard. I'm too good at this.
Flawless health compromise.
Huh? Yikes. Full body chills. It's absolutely freezing.
Like, what do I need to do in here? Like, I should just visit here? Yeah, why not? I wonder what I will find in here. What is this? Shotgun? Why not? Okay, let's see the shotgun. Sniper shotgun or something?
May as well, right?
This looks like a huge place. Okay, let's go up.
know what you're doing with these systems.
Whatever's up there, I'm ready.
Is that all?
This shotgun is actually good. Yeah, not much in here. Huh. Okay, let's check this whole place. Plenty of treasures. Come on, another look. Okay, I cannot open this.
Find anything worth selling or using? Everybody needs to kick back and relax sometime. Even killers. Maybe especially killers.
I see. Lots of contraband in here. Okay, I opened this door first time. All these are contrabands. Okay, let's go this way. Okay, you know what, guys? I need to go to get some sleep, but definitely gonna continue from here tomorrow. And yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next time.